What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today is the first episode of the new series that I'm starting, which is called Iron to Challenger. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it with other YouTubers, right? You start on an Iron account and you play all the way up to Challenger. I was actually gonna call it Unranked to Challenger because I thought I was gonna start a much higher rank. I played like 20 normal games on this account, which I mostly won, so I thought I would get a higher rank, but for some reason Riot placed me into Iron 4, which I didn't even know was possible. Apparently they changed this patch, so here we are. So yeah, I'm mainly gonna be playing Fiddlesticks mid lane in this series. I'm gonna be queuing ADC secondary. I've gotten ADC quite a bit as well, so there might be ADC videos coming in the future as well. This game I actually had to do post commentary because for whatever reason my OBS just straight up didn't record my audio. But usually I'm gonna be doing a live commentary, so you can hear what I'm thinking and my thought process and my whatever I want to do, right? And this game, I mean, enemy team was, I think, complete full Iron team or like one bronze player, and same for my team except for me, right? So yeah, this is a Jace matchup, which is a really decent matchup for me if the Jace is bad. As you can see, this guy has no idea what he's doing. He's trading into me when I have W level 1. And I'm draining off the minions, so I really hard win this. The Ram is actually level 2 ganks me, but I can just flash away. And yeah, I mean, this is an easy kill. Right, if Jace started E, I would have a lot more trouble because he can interrupt my drain with this E. But here I'm completely fine because I know he started his Q. So I'm just gonna try to crash this wave now. Because I don't have TP. And the wave is like frozen, so I really need to crash this wave, but I'm afraid of getting ganked again by Ramus, which is also why I put down my effigy. Here he jumps in on me, so I just QW him and get my full drain off. I'm not afraid to trade him here. I'm just kiting back a bit, and now I wait for the minions and I drain again. As you can see, I just completely out-trade him. So my main goal here is to actually push in the wave. I don't care about killing Jace that much, but if he walks up like this, I mean, I take it, right? But I actually thought I was gonna kill him there with my W. And he ends up not dying, which was really unfortunate. Now I see that Ramus is coming. So I just try to kill the Jace before I die. But it ends up not working out, unfortunately. Which is unlucky, but it was still worth it because I got the wave under my turret. Yeah, so now I go back into lane. I grabbed Amplifying, Tome, and Boots. And I'm just gonna slow push the wave. Right, if you don't have anything, like nowhere to be on the map, then you just want to default into slow pushing. Stacking up waves is really advantageous because it gives you more time to do whatever you want when you crash the wave. So you can poke them, you can get vision, you can invade, you can roam, whatever, right? Like the bigger the minion wave is that you crash, the more time you have to move. So now he walks back in the lane, I just E him, always try to E them when your mana flow band is up so you get their stacks really fast. And I just W the wave so I can crash it. I actually missed the cannon here, but that's fine. Don't feel too bad about missing CS and Fiddlesticks because, I mean, this champ is just awful to last it with. I was actually gonna base here, but then I see him tanking the minions for no reason. So he took like quite a chunk. I just E him again, I get my Q and my W fully off. He's really in a bad position here. I just want to crash this wave. So he has to either base or he has to run back into me low. But then Ramus comes again. I'm actually quite sure I can 2v1 them here. So what I'm doing here is I'm just letting Ramus go into me so I can bait Jace into me. But he doesn't really go yet, so I just drain the Ramus. And he goes, and I actually miss my E. It was really unfortunate because, as you can see, I end up dying. If I hit my E on Jace, I would have killed him before he could have interrupted my drain. I maybe could have gotten 2. But I trade 1 for 1, which is still fine. So I got my last chapter now. I run back into lane. And I punish him here for walking up to get the cannon minion. The wave is in a really good spot right now because it's pushing into me. It's gonna freeze, right? I'm just gonna kill this cannon minion off here. So now I can pull the freeze. And he's forced to walk up, which puts him in a really bad position. And allows me to punish him way more. But then Ramus comes again. So I actually Q the Jace here and then I get my ult off. I get 1 second of my drain off as well, which is more than enough to kill them both here. So the important thing here is I knew that Ramus used both his CC on me. and only Jace E can interrupt my ult here, right? That's why I feared the Jace, and I just ulted in their face. And I also got my drain off for like 1 second, which healed me quite a decent amount. I mean, he has to use his E anyways, so I'm going to use my drain before he can use his E, so I can get the most damage out of it, and I end up killing both of them here, which is just absolutely massive, right? Go into base, get my Phoenix Codex. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough money for Dark Seal. And now my goal is to just push, because I mean, I see him roaming top lane, I see Rammus top, I see him roaming top lane. So my plan here is I want to shove out the way, I want to shove out this wave, I want to get the plate, and then I want to be going towards bot lane. Because bot lane is our strong side, that's where my jungler is, and they're doing the drag right now. So I'm going to be helping them with that. So I get this plate, I move bot lane, I actually place the pink ward here, which I usually don't do, but this Rammus is just ganking me non-stop. Which is why I put the pink ward here. I see Jace place a ward, so I just clear it out. Helped him a bit with Drake, and I move back into mid lane. So here, I actually use my ults, and I actually flash him in as well. I knew he has flash up, but I'm completely fine trading flashes here. Because Jace losing his flash is infinitely worse for him than it is for me, right? I don't care about losing my flash that much, because I have a lot more counterplay against Rammus. And here, Rammus and Jax are both going on me, so I'm just baiting them in, right? I could just run away, but I'm baiting them for my Vi. They actually interrupt my drain here, so it gets really, really close. But I end up kiting them out, and now I get my W back up, so I can just heal against their damage. And we end up killing both of them. So yeah, I mean, you have to sometimes keep an eye out on the minimap, right? I knew my Vi was nearby, so I was just baiting them. If I wanted to, I could have just feared the Jax and just ran away, and it would have been safe anyways. But as I was saying, it's much better for me to lose my flash and trade it for Jace flash, because I can stop Rammus Q, right? I can either, if I hit Rammus with my silence of my E, his Q gets interrupted, or I can just fear him, right? Both ways he gets interrupted, and I'm a lot safer against his ganks than a Jace is against a Vi. Because the Vi can just press R on Jace and he dies every time unless he has flash. So now I walk towards bot lane, I clear the vision. And I actually put my ping here in their tribush. So now it's really, really hard for them to play. They basically can't walk up anymore because they have no idea where I am. My idea was that I go into this bush, and if they like try to clear my pink ward, I kill them. But they don't end up showing. So I walk back into mid lane. Jace is top lane, and he actually gets a kill. But that's fine. I push out this wave. We actually spot him here. So I want to be moving there. I thought Vi was gonna go on him, but she just let him walk past for whatever reason. But I can ult him over the Raptor Split, which is just an easy kill. Just easy one shot, Q, E, W, and he dies. So what I want to be doing here is I grab the plate, and I can heal off the Raptors, or I can recall, right? If I want to stay longer in the map, I can heal, which is what I end up doing. The reason for this is that I want to build Rabadon second. And so I need enough money for needlessly large rod, which is 1,250, which I don't have yet. That's why I end up staying. I usually don't go Rabadon second because I never have enough money, right? Usually my plays are really, really low economy. But since this is so low elo that I'm this fat, I can just buy whatever I want. Here you can see what I was talking about. I can just Q this Rammus, and you know, he's useless, like he can't roll on me anymore. So yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm staying one more wave. I don't really care about the Jace poke here. I actually want him to go into me here so I can QW him, get my full combo off. And it's a pretty good trade for me because I can heal off the minions. So here I actually overextend, which is a pretty bad mistake by me. Rammus can just ult my fear so he doesn't get CC'd. And yeah, they just slowly kill me. I tried to ult out actually, but Rammus got his Q back up again. So that was quite unlucky. Yeah, but it's fine anyways. I get my needlessly large rod, I get my Sork shoes, I get a pink ward, and I just walk back into mid lane. I'm seeing that my ult is coming back off cooldown and my Vi is showing top lane. And also Drake is spawning, so Vaishno's top lane, Drake is spawning, which means 100% their Rammus is gonna be bot side. Which is why you see me shove out this wave and run towards bot, because he's probably gonna do something there. And we actually end up spotting this chase here. So he just skipped the complete cannon wave mid lane, which is okay, quite psychotic, but sure. So I just go bot lane here and I wait for them a bit to commit more. And then I ult in and we counterplay them. So here I wait until Twitch grabs the lantern. I ignited Jay so he dies, I flash and flash as well. And I end up securing 2 kills and Jinx gets another kill. It is really, really huge, right? I mean, we won our play on top lane and we also won the counter play that they did on bot lane. So now they're in just a really, really hard losing position. I didn't actually notice that Twitch had a 400 gold bounty. But I don't think I could have killed them anyway, so it's completely fine. I'm gonna go back into mid lane. Once again, I want 1250 gold for the needlessly large rod back, which is why I'm staying. I tried to kill the turret here. I actually have grubs as well, so I'm not that slow at killing this, but then I noticed that their bot lane is missing and they have a Twitch, so I just run away here. Because I'm pretty sure a Twitch is coming mid lane if Thresh is here. So I just hover around top side, and yeah, Twitch ends up showing. I just try to keep the wave even here, and if anything happens at Herald, that's where I'm gonna go. It actually does end up happening that Jax and Rammus see the Vi, they get it quite low, so they're coming to contest. I'm moving there as well. So here's what's really important is I sweep out the bush and it's not warded. What you're gonna see is here is I'm gonna be really, really patient. I'm not gonna ult in yet because I know Twitch is invis right here. So I'm just gonna ult in now, which is really, really late, right? But I know Twitch is here and I actually end up hitting him with his ult. And he gets really, really low. We have to play this slowly. I ping my set to keep going. I tank the hook. I get Twitch ulted, so I kite back. And set can actually clean this up here, which was pretty nice. But yeah, as you can see, patience is key, right? Like, I waited so long. I actually used my teammates as bait. I didn't care that Brand was gonna die. I just watched him die. Because I don't care about Rammus and Jax. What I really care about is the fat Twitch. And if I just ulted in straight away, he would have ulted me, he would have gone invis and ulted me, and he would have killed me for sure. This way, we actually won the we won the fight really, really hard. So now, I push in the wave, I get the mid lane turret. Mid lane turret is really, really huge to get, because it opens up the map a lot more than, let's say, a bot turret or a top turret. So yeah, I push out the wave. And I actually want to recall here, because I have so much gold, I'm sitting on Rabadon's base, but Drake is spawning, so I have to move there. I don't really have time to base right now. I'm gonna grab this plant. And our top lane actually starts dying, which is really bad because Jax probably has TP and he can TP in. I see them moving towards us. They all went towards top side, which is why I go into the tri-bush. And I ping bot lane turret because I want to play for bot lane turret. Jace face checks this and I fear him with my E because I'm out of vision. And now I kite back. Twitch is actually not in range to follow up, so I just ult into the face and I get a huge ult off here. Twitch dies during my ignite, and actually Jax TP bot lane as well. So this should be a free ace for us, right? Only one person dies, they all die. Actually could have been a penta for me, I just noticed that. I got 4 kills. So now, I mean, the thing here was that Twitch wasn't in range to follow up and he had no ult. And then Rammus just wasted all his CC on me, and Thresh also wasted his CC, so I could just ult it into their face. And now I'm extremely fat. As you can see, 4.3k gold. I'm gonna grab my Rabadons, and what you're gonna see me do here is I'm gonna grab a Seeker's Armguard as well, because I think Sonya's is quite decent here. I can just, whenever Twitch goes in on me, invis, and he like ults me, I can just Sonya's. It gives me a lot of safety. So out of base, I see them running on our team here. As you can see, I wait again until they all walk up, and then I ult. So we got 2 free kills back for the buy. We take that any day of the week, right? I mean, and now we gotta close out this game, right? This is what a lot of people struggle with Fiddlesticks, is like closing out games. Because you're not that great at pushing turrets, and you're kind of team dependent, right? You have to like hope that your team does something when you ult in. So what you want to be doing here is you always want to play for objectives, right? Turrets, drakes, and Baron is the most important one. That's what you want to be playing for. Because ultimately kills do not win you the game, but objectives do, right? So we get the mid lane to 2 turrets. I really poked them off a bit here. They actually go in on me. Then just walk past me and so I can get like 3 damage off. Yeah, we get the Jax, we don't get the Rammus, which is fine. I can look for an ult here over the wall, because I'm pretty sure they don't have this warded. And they just walk up. I know the Twitch is here, so I'm just gonna flash on him. Yeah, we got another, I get another big ult off, Jace flashed away. Yeah, they just have no vision control at all, right? But I had 2 effigies, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And here you can see me spamming Baron. I can't actually cancel my base once. But you see me spamming Baron and also type it into chat. This is what you have to do. You have to like tell your team what to do, and you really have to lead them with pings. You can see me here. I'm actually skipping finishing Zhonya's. I'm just grabbing a Mejai's instead. The reasoning here is that I don't need to finish Zhonya's because the stats are kind of mediocre. I just want the secret arm guard for the active, right? So I actually can grab a Mejai's instead. They're engaging here on my team in mid lane. So I cancel this Rammus Q with my silence. And we get the kill. Then I see the rest of the team is like showing, but our set died, so usually I would have just gone straight Baron here, but unfortunately our top laner died, so we can't go Baron anymore. So I'm just gonna ping them back here. Just gonna clear out mid, and then I'm gonna go Baron once our top laner is back up. So we see the Jax overstepping, so I ping my team to go for Jax. It should be a really free kill, right? So yeah, but unfortunately our Vi misses her Q and she just goes in for no reason, and she just doesn't wait for us. So now we can't do Baron again. But usually what you want to be doing when you're ahead is you want to be building a vision around Baron and then just forcing it. Because the enemy has to run into you, right? If they have no vision control, then you just get 3 ults off and you can just farm them. And then go back into Baron and finish the Baron off. So here Vi died, so we have to go Drake instead because it's coming up. I ping my team again. As you can see, I'm pinging quite aggressively. This is what you want to be doing. Like, you have to really get your ideas through to your team, right? You have to communicate your ideas. And usually I do this by pinging like 5 times, 4 or 5 times on an objective or something like that. Yeah, we have not that great setup actually. Like, they have better vision setup for us, and then Branch face checks and dies for some reason. I was thinking about ulting in here, but I knew that Thresh and Twitch were bot side, so I just ran away, and I want them to hit Drake first. I want them to hit Drake and then I'm gonna ult in. And here what a really neat trick is, you can actually blast cone over into this bush and they won't see you, right? I wait for them to clear out this vision. Pink warded again, so they don't have any vision here. And I'm gonna blast cone over this, and they don't actually spot me here. They don't know I'm here, which is why I get this big ult off where I kill the Twitch again. And then I can also kill the Bash. I Zonya's here, which was not necessary at all, to be honest, but I mean, I just did it to be safe. But now we get 3 kills, we get the Drake. Rammus just suicides in. And I ping Baron, right? Like, here you can see this is like typical low elo stuff. They just chased this kill, we didn't need to chase it, we can just do Baron instead. And then Jinx and Vi are bot side for no reason, we should just be on Baron right now. I just started anyways because I know Brand is here and I think we can 2-man it, so yeah, I mean, as you can see, I was typing, I was pinging, and they still didn't listen, but now Vi is coming, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, this is how you win games basically, right? You need objectives and you need to set up around objectives as Fiddlesticks. If you have vision, and you're guaranteed to get an ult off, and you're guaranteed to get at least 1 kill or 2 kills, and then you can go back to the objective. And it's free win for you, right? Like, Fiddlesticks is extremely OP at objectives. So this is what you want to be playing around. And now we have Baron. So what I always do when I have Baron is I look at the minimap. What is gone? Top lane inhib is gone, right? So we don't need to go there anymore. We already have the inhib. So what I do is I ping mid and bot. because what we want to do is we want to go 4 people mid lane and 1 person should go bot lane and push in this wave and pressure the tier 2 on bot lane, while 4 people pressure mid lane. That's what would happen in a good game, but well, it's low elo. So I see them walking up here. I actually just ult in the face, which is a free kill for me. Then Twitch ends up showing and he goes into me, and now I just Sonya's his ult, so I can let my Jinx hit. I can just kite out. My team is actually useful now, so Jinx gets a reset and we really hard win this fight. So this is why I went Sonya's. It's like Twitch is the only threat to me this game, right? So I heal back off Raptors here. Twitch is the only threat to me, so what I can do is just Sonya's whenever he ults me, and then it's fine. Vi actually does the correct thing here, and she goes bot lane and pushes in the turret while we push in mid lane. Pretty good macro by her, I'm actually surprised. So yeah, Rammus goes in for whatever reason, so we can just kill him, right? Jinx almost kills herself by hitting him, but well, we end up escaping. I have 3 seconds for my ult, which is why I'm kiting back. I can just out-heal this Jace, it's really funny at this point. I just ult in, I can pick up the kills, and now I have a quarter kill, so I really want to get the penta. I flash over the Thresh ult, slow him with my E. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty easy penta for me. So the main takeaway that I have for this video is you need to play for objectives, right? After like a certain point, I would say like 10-15 minutes, you don't want to be playing for kills anymore, you want to be playing for objectives. And then you need to use your Baron buff. Baron is extremely OP at ending games, so as you can see here, 4 people mid, 1 person bot lane, you have to lead your team with pings, and that's how you really finish off games. Even if you're just a Fiddlesticks, right, you can't really hit the minions that well. I actually got promoted to Iron 3 here. As you can see, I was basically carrying the entire team by myself. I mean, set a little bit, but yeah. So I hope you learned something from this video. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'm gonna see you next time. Bye bye.